Hi there, my name is Naveria and I welcome you back to the game called Professor Layton vs. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Let's continue with the final trial. At least, it's promised to be last. But, to be honest, I thought that we already seen the last trial like 10 parts ago. Never mind. Okay, so we solved that crazy puzzle up in the bell tower and guess who we found? Give up? It was Kira! you probably do remember, don't you? Now I'm no Professor Layton. I'm no... it's probably Phoenix talking, okay. But if she was there during the whole incident, then she's got to have some connection, right? I guess. That's why me and Nick and... Oh, it's Maya. Oh my god. Investigated the scene of the crime from top to bottom. I can't wait to see what is gonna happen in this chapter. The Last Inquisitor. Everything is lust in this game. I mean, how many words last there was already in the name of chapters so far? Okay, like last and there were lots of stuff like that.
Court is now once again in session. However, I must say I am quite surprised at this recent turn of events. To see Miss Kira at the witness stand once again, frankly I cannot believe my eyes.
Yeah, she's like, you guys killed her, pretty much. So that's interesting. What if it's her twin sister or something? Well, I mean, we all know that no one was getting killed here. At least I believe so, since we found that there is no real danger in that pit of fire.
You were most certainly sent to the flames as a witch.
That's right, I was there, I saw it. Most certainly was. She was. Most certainly was. How? How is she still alive? Is it because she's a witch? Can witches not die? No, she must have used Demir and vanished just in time. She didn't have any scepter with her, so... Enough. A witch must be in possession of a telemagica in order to use magic. I hate to disappoint you all, but do you see such a thing in her person? I think not.
But she must have... That girl must have used Demir. Surely you can see that, High Inquisitor.
Demir is a spell able to make someone disappear from sight. It cannot make one vanish entirely, and besides, an investigation conducted by the Knights of the Inquisition has concluded that this girl is not capable of using magic. What? How did you do that? If so, she's not a witch. Meaning you guys killed innocent, didn't you?
Listen well, Miss Kira. Your existence alone jeopardizes the very peace of Labyrinthia, yet given the current situation, it is now imperative that you testify to this court regarding what you saw immediately.
Objection!
That will not be necessary.
What?
This girl has already been convicted and tried as a witch in the previous trial. What good could come of her testimony?
Objection!
Well, you never know. She never spoke any words so far. What's wrong with her? But she was found hiding at the crime scene. I'd say that makes her a very important witness, a witness whose testimony we cannot choose to ignore.
High Inquisitor Darklow, I'm afraid your objection is overruled.
Whatever. You wish to proceed then? Very well. Let us see just how much of her story this girl is willing to tell the court, shall we? There is no doubt about it, Miss Kira must have escaped through the passage leading under the Chamber of Fire. Although, from the looks of it, the judge doesn't have a clue that escape route even exists. I wish he'd hurry up and get the hand. I'm dying to take this helmet off already. The top of my head really itches. Sorry, Maya. Take that thing off now, and we're as good as done. Just hang in there a little while longer. Well, can't she just run away, like, to the toilet or something and scratch her head? Aww.
Very well. Witness, you may begin your testimony. Explain to the court how you are standing here in court today and why you were hiding at the crime scene.
So, maybe she's really not a witch. Maybe she's just like, what's that girl name again? Our defendant. Espella, right. What if, she's like Espella, she's made to speak lies? I am not familiar with this Kira you keep talking about. I came from the Eldritch Woods. I came to this town to summon forth the fire dragon and kill the storyteller. Huh? As it rained, I waited near the bell tower next to the vigilantes for my chance. I was only there to carry out my orders. I don't know anything else outside of that. Orders, huh? Orders of the Great Witch.
You came here to kill the storyteller?
Yes, that was my task.
Objection!
Keep in mind, this girl was not the one who summoned the fire dragon in the end. That was the accused. Well, we are not so sure about that yet. As I warned you earlier, there is nothing to be gained from this witch's testimony. I don't know, it seems very interesting to me. Now, hold on. She was still present at the scene of the crime with the intent of to murder the storyteller. The defense insists we be permitted to continue with our cross-examination of those grounds. On those grounds. And I'm probably gonna continue using hints because they save my time here. And I'm getting a little bit impatient. Darklow is really trying to wrestle her way out of this cross-examination. That means there has to be something there.
I must admit I too am extremely interested in hearing what this witness has to say. Defender, you may begin your interrogation.
Thank you. My role and identity. Wait, I have 4 lives? Where is my life? I'm gonna save. Because... here. Yes. Oops. I have so many of those, I can probably just go through the rest of the game using hints. I was only there to carry out my orders. So yeah, that also sounded suspicious to me. I know that I've heard something like that from the people in the forest. Those who were serving the Great Witch.
Hold it!
Miss Kira, who exactly gave you your orders? I cannot say. And why is that? I am not to disclose the identity of the one who has given me my orders. Then, that in itself is an order. Oh, how convenient. I am only supposed to carry out my orders, nothing more. I do not know anything else, and besides, there is nothing more that I can really do. Nothing more she can do?
But hold on just a minute. Surely you are capable of using magic. You are a witch, aren't you not?
I am not a witch.
What did you just say?
I cannot use magic. She can't use magic? This girl is a witch. Every person in this courtroom knows that, as a matter of fact. There can be nary a doubt. Well, she just said she's not. Doesn't look like there's much to work with. Even though she just finished explaining everything, I still don't fully understand. Oh man, Nick. You don't think this Kira is actually some sort of crazy magical zombie, do you? Huh, I hope not. Maya, you went through the same thing as Kira. Did you become a magical zombie? Oh yeah, I guess not, huh? What if you are? Luke and I couldn't believe it was Kira when we ran into her in the marketplace. I mean, we thought for sure she was a goner back at the trial. I don't think I'm far off though. This Kira is way different than the old Kira. That's true. She must be under some spell or something. It looks like she doesn't remember a thing. She's almost like another person entirely. But what if that's just it, Maya? What if the Kira right here, right now, is the real Kira and the old Kira wasn't? Huh. That's an interesting theory, and I think you're more close here. The real Kira, huh? Yeah, and that's why I think I'm bound to find something useful in her testimony. We can do this, Nick. I hope you're ready to slam on some desks, because we're gonna do some serious pressing here. We're pressing, huh? Gotta love it. I'm gonna use another hand here. As a train, they waited near the bell tower next to the vigilantes. Okay. It was press, not present, right? Hold it right there, Miss Kira. You snuck right past the vigilantes? And they failed to see you. Yes, that's right. The girl is a witch. Huh? Therefore, something as simple as vanishing from sight is child's play. Isn't that right, witness? Yes, that is correct.
Aha! I remember now. Just a few days ago, this girl used that very vanishing spell, Demir, if memory serves.
Well, what are you gawking at, witness? Continue with your testimony. What was that just now? I could have sworn I just saw Kira's face turn even paler than normal. Yeah, she was definitely in some fear there. Wait a second, there's something not right about this testimony. It's just a hunch, but what should I do? Huh? I can't do anything besides pressing forward. Miss Kira, I have one simple question for you. You stated earlier in your testimony that you snuck past the vigilante's guard in the bell tower. Or maybe it was because I used a hint? That I didn't have another option? I hope so. And went right inside. Tell me, did you use the spell Demure to get them?
That must certainly be the case. Had she not, she would surely have been spotted.
Objection!
But remember what she let slip just a moment or two ago. She denied being a witch and stated she cannot use magic.
Oh, right. She did.
Therefore, if that's true, then you, Miss Kira, would not have been able to use Demure at all.
Objection!
What a ridiculous argument. How else would this girl have been able to walk right into the bell tower unnoticed by the guards? Explain that.
Objection!
I have a better idea. How about we have the witness herself explain it to you? What do you say, Miss Kira? I am not a witch. And I cannot use magic.
So then, exactly how were you able to ascend the bell tower without being noticed? Witness, amend your testimony this instant.
Okay.
What's going on?
There's got to be another way she got into the bell tower unseen. But other than magic, I have no idea what that could be. I guess we're about to hear about that. Okay. I was wearing the robe of invisibility, so no one was able to see me there. What? Hint, am I probably supposed to press her here? Present! Robe of invisibility. I have no idea what exactly I'm gonna present here. Just gonna save here and see. Flower. So this robe, but it's covered in flower, which makes it not that invisible.
Objection!
There was in fact a robe dropped and left at the crime scene tonight.
A robe?
Yeah, you heard it right. Miss Kira, that robe of invisibility that you mentioned earlier wouldn't happen to be this one right here, would it?
Objection!
Oh, she's so afraid, huh? How ludicrous. You are trying to tell the court that is the robe of invisibility? If it's really a robe of invisibility, then how is it we can see it right now? Dirty white spots and all. Because it's covered in flour. Oh, Phoenix. Seriously? Well, she kinda got a point there. Oh, hey! What if the robe actually disappears when you wear it? Give it here, Nick! Watch in wonders and as Maya the Magnificent disappears before your very eyes. Not gonna happen. We need to clean it first, I think. So, are you amazed yet? Take it off. Yeah, I'm amazed at how totally ridiculous you look in that. Oh, come on, she's still cute. Hey, what gives? This thing must be busted or something. I didn't disappear at all. Well, that's not it. No. Tonight, at the bell tower, I was wearing that robe.
What did you say?
Okay, I don't know why he said that like that. But he did.
Order! I said order! But, how is that possible? The rope did not disappear at all just now.
That's because of the white powder on it. It's usually not that dirty. Oh, you mean these spots here? Please don't tell me. Don't tell you what? Oh yeah! Patty totally unloaded an entire bag of flour onto those knights, remember? Ah, right. Not to mention it was still raining. When we were up there, the flour must have got nice and wet, so it stained the robe. Say, what if we try washing the flour off? Huh?
There is a small water fountain at the edge of the square. Head there right now and wash the rope so that we can get to the bottom of this quickly now.
He's too curious, just like me. Come on, wash it off. All right. This shouldn't be too hard. Take notes, Nick. This is how you do the laundry. See? All you have to do is throw the rope into the water like so. And it disappears. Wait. What? So, do you see anything, Maya? That's just it? I don't see a thing. It's disappeared.
What?
So it worked? I frantically took a close look at the water in the fountain, but the rope had actually vanished without a trace right there inside the fountain. Okay.
Defender. What is the meaning of this? How could you have lost such a vital piece of evidence?
Your Honor, it wasn't on purpose. Trust me, I wish I knew how it happened, I mean. I can't believe it. The rope actually disappeared from sight. That's how it works, I guess. I don't quite know what you're talking about. I can still see the rope just fine. Huh? Look, it's right here, see? No, Miss Kira, I really don't see. Because there's nothing to see. So, is that how it works? Putting the robe on makes you disappear completely from sight? But from the looks of it, only Kira is able to actually see the robe itself. It is not just me. It's all inhabitants of the Eldritch Woods. All of us can see the robe. The Eldritch Woods. Our village lies deep within the recesses of the forest, in a world much different from this one. That's where I live. As long as we obey the law of the land, we are allowed to live there. I knew it. There's definitely something different about Kira compared to the rest of the townspeople here.
Really? What exactly? For the time being. Seeing as only the witness can see the rope, we will cover it in flour again for the sake of visibility.
So you discovered it and you can see it, which probably proves it that this thing is actually invisible. But there's still one tiny thing bothering me. Miss Kira, your robe was found on the middle floor of the bell tower, the same floor where we found my client. However, you were hiding on the uppermost level of the bell tower. You testified a little while ago that you dropped your robe, but I have to wonder, what exactly were you doing there on that top floor?
It would seem there is still much we must ask this witness. What say you, High Inquisitor Darklow?
Like she has a choice. 'Tis the Inquisition's duty to follow my lord's decision on such matters. I have no objections.
Very well. Witness, you are hereby ordered to continue with testimony. Tell us what happened between your sneaking up to the top floor of the bell tower and tonight's most terrible crime.
Yes, okay. What happened on the top floor? I was waiting on the middle floor of the tower. I started to turn around, but I was too late. They attacked me from behind. There was nothing I could do. My arm was restrained and the attacker covered my mouth. As I struggled to get away, I think I managed to pull something off my attacker. That's when I lost consciousness. Maybe it was an amulet. I woke up to find myself next to the bell on the top floor of the tower. I'm confused.
Witness, are you saying someone attacked you while you were in the bell tower?
Yes, that is correct.
But who?
I don't know. They attacked me from behind, so I couldn't see who it was.
So you were unconscious the entire time after that?
That's why I was unable to complete my mission. But even if I hadn't been unconscious, I couldn't have done anything trapped high up in the belfry like that. I wonder if that weird contraption we found there was used to move Kira up to the belfry. At least I can't see any other way she could have got up there. You heard the witness. She was locked up in the belfry of the tower. In other words, she couldn't have had anything to do with tonight's events. Therefore, there is no need for this utterly useless interrogation.
Objection!
Not so fast. The witness also testified that someone attacked her tonight.
Defender, are you implying that this attacker could have been Bezella?
I cannot say for certain, Your Honor. Regardless, the defense requests we be allowed to cross-examine this witness.
Request granted. Now then, Defender, you may begin your interrogation.
And here's where the fun begins. What? Only begins? Isn't it supposed to be like something near the end? Let's see if we can coax this mysterious second witch out of hiding. And I'm gonna use the hint again. I mean, I have so many of them. I wouldn't want them to go to waste. As I struggled to get away, I think I managed to pull something off my attacker, and I think I know what to present there. It must be an amulet or something. Must be, right? Pendant. Pendant, okay. Miss Kira, you stated that you felt yourself snap something off your attacker. Would that thing be, by any chance, be this right here? Oh. Why is she sweating like this? I took another flower, okay. That's it. I recognize that shape. That was the object I grabbed.
What did you say? But that's... The accused's pendant, is it not?
Not quite, Your Honor. There are actually two pendants like this. The one you see here is the counterpart to Miss Cantabella's pendant. Right. Espella has her own... No! Damn it. My stylus fell. Okay, never mind. Espella has her pendant still with her, so... yeah. The one that Kira snapped must be Bezealous. Now that you mention it, I remember that necklace was actually very tough. It really didn't rip right off so easily. So I struggled against it, tugging and pulling at it for a bit, and I must have scratched their neck in the process. Oh, that's interesting. Wait a second, you mean you scratched your attacker's neck? Now everyone show their necks. Yeah, please. I think so, but I don't know for sure. Nick, in that case, that means the dark stuff on the necklace could be blood? Yeah, it could be the attacker's blood. Well, it did look like blood from the beginning. As the court can clearly see, there are still traces of blood left on the necklace itself. However, take one good look at my client and you'll notice there are no visible scars or cuts or any kind around her neck. Of any kind, I'm sorry. Ergo, there is no way Miss Cantabella could be Miss Kira's attacker.
Objection!
Nice try, Defender. But I must stop you right there. Huh? Have you already forgotten what I told you? The Great Witch can use any spell in existence. She could have easily healed any such wound in a blink of an eye. Can't believe I'm saying this, but I already miss Inquisitor Barnum. You sure about that? Man, we really can't catch a break on this one, huh, Nick? I guess.
Let us resume the interrogation. Witness, continue with your testimony.
Oh no, we're done with this? I wonder, could Kira's attacker have actually been a witch? It really doesn't look like magic was used to knock her out, huh? Anyway, it looks like Kira is telling the truth. Still, she's definitely avoiding making eye contact. Not to mention she seems extremely hesitant. There's no doubt about it. She's trying to keep something big from getting out. In that case, Nick, let's give it all we've got and get to the bottom of this. Yeah, it really feels like there's a lot riding on this one, Maya. Okay. Present. They attacked me from behind. There was nothing I could do. My arm was restrained and the attacker covered my mouth. Wait, how did she scratch the neck of the attacker if she was attacked from behind? I'm confused. I don't know, this is the only thing I can think of. Miss Kira, there's something a little strange about your testimony just now, wouldn't you say? Huh? You stated that you were attacked from behind, and that the attacker grabbed you by wrist, correct? Yes, that's right. Assuming that was in fact the case, then I'd say no matter how much you struggled, there's no way you would have been able to yank off this pendant, don't you think? The strap on this pendant is too short. There is no way you could have reached behind you and managed to pull it off.
That is a good point.
Miss Kira, the only way you would have been able to yank this pendant off your attacker is if you were standing directly in front of you. I mean, they were standing directly in front of you. No!
Order! Order, I say! Witness, is this true?
Objection!
The witness was the victim of the physical attack. It's only natural that she'd been a bit confused on some of the details.
Objection!
High Inquisitor, I wouldn't exactly call mistaking the location of your attacker being a bit confused. I'd call it more of a barefaced lie. Well now, Defender, I see you are as pathetically short-sighted as ever. Your argument is only valid, assuming that this girl here actually saw her attacker. If she was not able to see this person, well, I'd say it'd make no difference where they were standing.
That means the attacker was also wearing one of these robes?
That is impossible, my lord. As the witness already stated earlier, only residents of the Eldritch Woods are able to see these robes.
And maybe there was another member of Eldritch Woods? She did end up at this place, so why not another one could be?
In short, the attacker must have been a witch and must have disappeared from sight with the use of magic.
You must mean the great witch Bzella?
There is one more thing proving the attacker to be a witch. And just what might that be? The witness has stated that she lost consciousness. If you take a look at the Grand Grimoire, you will notice a spell called Fainful. Witness, allow me to ask you, did you hear the incantation of this spell? Now that you mention it, I do remember hearing something like that.
Say what?
Sure she did.
Here it is. Fainful. Causes those who hear the incantation to lose all consciousness.
We must not forget the Great Witch can use any and all magic at will.
Witness, amend your testimony to reflect this important piece of information, I mean.
Yes, right away.
Oh boy, can't believe she managed to get out of that one. But still, I'm not about to give up just yet.
I'll keep on going until we finally get to the bottom of who this attacker really is.
No, let us continue with the interrogation.
Damn it. I'm gonna be out of any hints pretty damn soon. Before I could even turn around. What? Ah, Grimoire. Causes those who hear the incantation, takes hold the second the incantation is heard. Maybe I need to present this?
Objection!
She wouldn't even hear it then, probably. Miss Kira, I have watched you at that witness stand this entire trial, desperately trying to keep something hidden from the rest of the court. I wonder if you are familiar with this saying, a lie begets more lies. It means multiple lies are bound to unravel and leave your story with more holes than Swiss cheese. Get to the point, Defender. According to Grand Grimoire, Fainful causes a person to lose all consciousness. It's written here in black and white. Its effect takes hold the second the incantation is heard. Miss Kira, you testified as follows. You heard the incantation for a faintful and immediately became aware of the presence of your attacker and then put up a fight. But if you really did hear that incantation, there's no way you would have been able to yank that pendant from your assailant. Right!
Order! Order! What is the meaning of this?
The meaning is that Miss Curie didn't actually hear the incantation like she claims she did.
But then, why? Why on earth was this girl unconscious?
Maybe she wasn't, or something. I don't know. Kira was definitely knocked out by whoever attacked her. And when she woke up, she found herself up on the top floor of the bell tower. It's possible Miss Kira was rendered unconscious by... another witch, some other kind of sleeping spell, something other than magic. No, I'm not sure. Another witch? The answer here is obvious. Something other than magic must have knocked her out.
Objection!
Seeing how the music is still playing, I must be wrong. And what, may I ask, makes you so certain of that? Is it not possible that another spell could have been used?
Objection!
That's just not possible. You of all people should know that. What? Miss Kira's claim that she heard someone say the incantation is completely false. Even so, that wouldn't be too much of a problem if she actually had heard an incantation.
That's right.
However, going by her testimony, that can have been the case. The only spell capable of making someone lose consciousness is Faithful. Isn't that right, High Inquisitor Darkclaw?
Defender, are you claiming there is another way beside magic that could have been used to render Miss Kira unconscious?
There's only one other thing that crossed my mind. I'm speaking, of course, about sleeping medicine.
Oh, really? Was I right about that? Sleeping medicine?
If you remember, Miss Kira stated that the attacker covered her mouth before she could scream. In doing that, an attacker was able to administer potent sleep medicine, thus putting Miss Kira out like a light.
Indeed. That does make sense.
Therefore, Your Honor, the attacker did not necessarily have to be Bezala. True. I mean, why would an all-powerful being capable of commanding any and all magic need to resort to dragging someone?
Objection!
Because there's no magic involved at all. Hold on right there, Defender. They managed to sneak past the guards and make their way up into the bell tower. Clearly, they must have used magic to appear invisible.
Objection!
You don't need magic to make yourself disappear, High Inquisitor. Throw this on and getting past those guards at the tower is a piece of cake.
The robe is of invisibility.
But despite all that, there is still one glaring problem. Miss Kira. Yes? You admitted to the court earlier that you were attacked from the front, correct? If that's the case, then there is only one possible conclusion we can draw. You, Miss Kira, were entirely capable of seeing your attacker's face. Why is that? I didn't. It's simple, you even said it yourself. Only residents of the Eldritch Woods are able to see this rope. That means, Miss Kira, there is a piece of this puzzle only you could possibly know. Only you can tell us the identity of the person who entered the bell tower and attacked you tonight. I think I know who that is. She's standing right next to me. I mean, yeah, not across. Across? Nah, never mind. I can't tell you. No matter what happens, I just can't tell you, no matter what. You see, everyone, this witness has been covering up for someone from the very start of this trial.
What?
But luckily for us, we won't be needing any more of Miss Kira's testimony. Because the answer is staring us right in the face. Huh? I'm speaking, of course, about the true identity of Miss Kira's attacker. All the clues so far point to this one person. Defender, I take it you are prepared to prove such a serious accusation? I am. Am I? Alright, it looks like it all comes down to this. Now we'll finally see who's been pulling the strings this whole time. I have no idea. I mean, I think it's dark glow, but I'm not too sure because you can't be too sure with these games.
Very well, Defender, tell the court. Who was the one responsible for attacking the witness and locking her up in the top floor of the bell tower?
The kitty, of course. Vigilantes. Yeah, by the way, that's actually possible. But I think it's this person
Take
here.
that!
The answer is obvious, Your Honor. Yeah, I believe she didn't even need the rope to be present at the bell tower, and no one even, think anything. She's an Inquisitor after all, the High Inquisitor. So, it was you, High Inquisitor Darkglow.
What? What? Order in the court. Inconceivable. There is no way.
I must say, Defender, your courage is impressive, however reckless you may be. Accusing a High Inquisitor is no small feat, I assure you. However, with serious accusations come serious consequences. One small misstep, and I will personally see that you never set foot in this courtroom ever again. Mark my words, Defender. Well, it's probably you who's not gonna set foot anywhere. I understand. My, how confident. Sexy. Let us see if that confidence of yours is well justified. Miss Kira's attacker drugged her with a sleep medicine. It likely took no more than a few seconds for her to lose consciousness. The medicine must have been very potent.
True. After all, its effects appear somewhat similar to magic.
There's only one person I can think of in all of Labyrinthia who could supply you with that kind of medicine. Sir Newton Belduke.
Objection!
Defender, you are aware that Sir Belduke has been diseased for over 3 months now, are you not? That's a fact I'm well aware of, believe me. While he was still alive, Sir Belduke provided the citizens of this town with a variety of medicines for whatever ailed them. But it wasn't all just medicine. He also created some very dangerous concoctions. That's why, after he passed away, all of his medicines and creations were confiscated. Oh, right. I do remember something like that.
Confiscated?
Inquisitor Barnum said as much in the last witch trial. The victim was an alchemist, after all. We were hoping the items confiscated from his study could provide some clues. Besides, such things must not fall into the wrong hands. It may not be standard practice, but it was deemed necessary. The confiscated goods are stored in our secret vault. The only person with access to them is the High Inquisitor, Lady Darklow. Ooh. I got you there.
Objection.
So, because I have access to the medicine, I must be the one that used it. Is that what you are getting at, Defender? That's right. Unfortunately for you, I would hardly call that proof. You said it yourself. Sir Belduc concocted a plethora of dangerous medicines in his efforts to assist the people of the town. He was well known for this fact, a fact that he no doubt was none too pleased with. As such, it is highly likely that those same dangerous substances are still scattered throughout the town. And therefore, Defender, it is entirely possible that the culprit was able to get their hands on such dangerous medicine.
Indeed. Long has Sir Belduc's medicine played an active part in maintaining the health of this town's citizens. There is plenty of reason to believe some of his more dangerous medicines still remain within Labyrinthia.
A piece of advice, Defender. The next time you speak in court, I recommend you try procuring some real evidence before spouting such idiotic accusations. If you fail to do so, your next words will be uttered to the flames. Figures. I knew she wouldn't take that argument sitting down. And still you used it.
Both High Inquisitor Darklow and Inquisitor Barnum are the very harbingers of justice within Labyrinthia. Raising such an accusation against either one of them without valid reason will result in the most severe of punishments.
What does he mean by most severe of punishments? I don't even want to know. I think the judge is saying that if I don't... I thought it was still Maya. I think the judge is saying that if I don't start making a case, we're gonna be paying Sir Belduc a visit real soon. So they're gonna throw me into the pit fire that doesn't even work? Whatever. I need to present some decisive evidence and fast. I'm pretty sure I should be able to do that much. Right now, High Inquisitor Darklow is the attacker, and the one thing that proves it is... Damn it! I wanted to save the game. I'm gonna use hint. Darklow. She has to have some scratches. The defense believes there is one clue here linking High Inquisitor Darklow to the crime. High Inquisitor, that clue is actually still on you right now. She holds the neck, I'm right. She has the scratches. On me?
I must admit I do not know where you're going with this, Defender, but please point out this clue to the court. Show us this clue supposedly still on the High Inquisitor's person. Boops. Surely it's them. Hi there.
Got it!
Got it!
The boobs, right. The High Inquisitor's boobs? I mean, neck? You don't mean...
Miss Kira yanked this pendant off of her attacker's neck. Take a look at the necklace. It still has a bit of blood left on it. According to her earlier testimony, when Miss Kira pulled at the necklace, she supposedly felt herself scratch the attacker's neck. Is that correct, Miss Kira? Yes. Therefore, the attacker should still have a mark on their neck from having been scratched. Oh! Would you mind letting the court take a look at your neck, High Inquisitor Darkglow? I'm pretty sure that underneath that high collar, we'll find exactly the mark we're looking for. Unless, of course, you were able to get rid of it with magic. Most impressive.
What?
I have to say, Defender, you've managed to finally hone that dull blade of yours into something of use. You are correct. There is, in fact, a mark on my neck that I did receive tonight.
What? What?
She's gonna lie though, that's not the mark from this case. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna just go like this easy. She is. She looks too confident though. Your Honor.
Yeah, yes, I see you're still here, Defender.
Your Honor, I know you're shocked and everything, but come on, work with me here. Your Honor, the defense would like to call High Inquisitor Darkglow to the witness stand. Why don't we check her neck first?
What did you just say?
It's quite clear that the High Inquisitor has some connection to what transpired tonight. And what's more, there is a chance that she used her position of authority as High Inquisitor to frame my client as the Great Witch.
But never in all of my years as a judge of this court has an Inquisitor been asked to take the stand in the middle of the trial.
Well, some things always have to happen first time, you know? Well, we're going to have to make some history here if we're finally going to find the truth, Your Honor.
Even so, this trial cannot continue any further without an Inquisitor.
Hey, in that case, how about you get Inquisitor Barnum remains incarcerated in the underground dungeons for the crime of treason against the storyteller. I don't think he will be able to make it to the party. No way! They don't know? Most regrettable, Defender. Well, this whole thing is hopeless unless High Inquisitor Darkglow takes to the witness stand. The spell will be done for, and the truth along with her. Can Maya be an Inquisitor or something? But on the other hand, without an Inquisitor on the other side, the trial can't continue and the outcome would end up the same. What should I do?
Hold it.
I knew it! I damn knew it! He's gonna come right now! Right in time. So he's gonna be an
I
inquisitor?
believe I can fill that role.
Seriously.
Professor, wait, what are you saying?
I can prove, conclusively, that Espella Cantabella is, in fact, the Great Witch Bazella.
What the fuck? What are you saying?
Now, Mr. Wright, the time has come at last to settle this once and for
Maybe
all.
he's just playing his role or something? Like, to pretend
We've been
he's an
waiting for the
inquisitor?
professor to show up. If there was anyone who could find some decisive evidence to win this thing, it was him. However, he ended up standing behind the Inquisitor's bench. The professor wasn't on our side here. I had to wonder, what the heck was going to happen?
That's blowing my mind. Again. To be continued. Again. Oh well. Damn. That's... to be honest, I don't know. I think he, in the end of the previous part, he hinted on that he's gonna be on another side of the stand or something. But seems like he knows more than I do. Though we did go through the same adventure. I mean, I played as Layton and still he seems to know more than I do. Okay, I guess we'll see how it's gonna unravel in the next part. So thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. And I hope to see you next time. Bye.